Good afternoon and welcome on a bright, sunny Sunday afternoon to St. John's College for the annual basketball tournament, sponsored by Standard Bank and, of course, Puma Hoops for Life.
I am here with my big guy, Coach Kumo. This is Coach Clement on the mic with you guys today at the first final for us today, which is the under 15 final. We have St. John's on the final and St. John's under 15, and we have St. Stithians. And we have our St. John's lineup, which is Sid Wang, Ndabe Kotsoji, Kale Silepe, Nathan Twatwa, Nati Maseko, Owetu Mbuane. And then we have our next lineup coming up for the St. Stithians, who is Sima Bobo, Sabelo, Ntabeleng, Boko Nani, Matthew, Olunje, Tonyiye, Bongani, Luendo, Lance, Luape, as well as Ryan. We're going to be calling out the... We're gonna have a look at the starting fives of St. John's coming up on the floor. That was Nathan, that was Nati, Wrigley, Kuda, and then the last player for St. John's, which is Tiamo, running on the floor for them right now. And then we have St. Stithians walking on the court. Their starters is Sima Bobo, Ntabeleng, Olunje, Luendo, as well as Ryan, who will be starting the game. The key matchups to look for is Bobo, who is at number 123, and Nati, who is number 50. Those are your star players that will be matching up today in the under 15 final.
Most definitely. Clement, we've been looking forward to seeing a final of this ability, and this level of challenge will definitely be something that the people at home will be wanting to see.
Yeah, St. Stithians controlling the tip there, starting the game off as they won the tip, and we see that St. Stithians are attacking the paint as quick as possible and registering their first basket on the board.
Very organized set of players, St. Stithians. You will notice that Coach Fungai likes to make sure that all of his guys are well drilled, have instructions set in stone, and work the way he wants them to.
Yeah, and on the other end, we had Nati answering back to St. Stithians and getting the first basket on the board for St. John's. Nati with the defensive rebound, looking to pass the ball to Nathan. Nathan on the open court, running transition, and drawing a foul against Bobo. That is his first foul. That is also the star player for St. Stithians. They need to make sure that they keep him safe throughout the rest of the game because he is a valuable piece for them in the game.
100%. The combination of Nati and Nathan is definitely the star power that comes from St. John's, both defensively and offensively. This will be interesting to see how St. Stithians are going to be able to handle them.
Yeah, Dominic there with a long shot, missing, and Bobo coming up with the rebound. St. Stithians now on the offense, looking to attack. Olunje looking to get a ball. Olunje looking to score and gets an easy two against off the backboard. Kuda
which is quite surprising,
running the
actually.
offense.
Very surprising considering the ability of the two bigs down low for St. John's should be able to stop that.
Yeah. Kuda with the ball now, has good handles, mishandled the ball there, gives St. Stithians an opportunity to take control again. Bobo with the ball, he's not going to stop. He always looks to get inside the paint. A little bit too overzealous there. Nati in good position and drawing the foul on him there. Kuda feeding Nati. Nati with the drive, drawing the foul and scoring the basket on the foul. That will send him to the line to look for one shot. As we see on the replay, Nati driving, drawing the contact and finishing off the backboard. That is 2 baskets for him and an opportunity to make it 3 on the line.
Definitely expecting a huge game from this young man. Has had his own issues throughout the tournament, but has suddenly come back to be the spearheading force of the St. John's under 15A side, and definitely someone to look out for in the next couple of years.
Yeah, St. John's, Nathan from St. John's forcing the offensive rebound off the miss from Nati as Nati drives again inside the paint. Fighting for the ball there. St. Stithians coming up with the offensive rebound. And Ntabeleng driving all the way, missing. Rebound taken by his teammate. And looking for another attack from Luendo. Jump ball forced between Kuda as well as Olunje.
Well, I've looked at this Stithians side over the last 2 games that they've played. They can be a little bit inconsistent and they can be a little bit weak in terms of depth when it comes to their bench. And that's where St. John's just might be able to trump them, because they do have a 5 that can come on and do a job.
Oh yeah, most definitely. St. John's have a good starting 5. They're also a little bit deep in their bench. They can pick up guys like Owetu, as we have seen in the semi-finals, where they could.
Just follow him. Hey, don't follow him. Yeah. Let's follow him. Have fun. Guys, don't reach. On the rib, on the shot. Box out. Box out, everyone. Let the ball line there before you go for the ball. Down the street. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this.
We had a listen from Coach David from St. John's, instructing his players to make sure that they box out, contain the rebounds, and make sure that they also put pressure on the opposing team.
Oh, definitely. If you don't do that, it's probably the mainstay of having to retain ball possession, isn't it? Especially if you're in a defensive position. And sometimes if you're in an offensive position, just to get in front of the player and collect passes and steals.
Yeah, most definitely. St. Stithians controlling the inbound. Big block from Nati. And St. Stithians continue to attack the paint. Offensive rebound from Uluje. Luende looking to drive. And St. John's comes up with a defensive rebound. We have some substitutions on the court for St. Stithians. We have Tony coming in for St. Stithians, looking to make a difference. He's always been effective. And we have Nathan driving and scoring off the backboard, leaving the defense wondering what happened inside the paint. St. Stithians getting deep into the paint, and the substitution. There we have Nathan being fed by Nati, driving in strong through 2 defenders and scoring off the backboard in the replay.
Definitely, that combination will be devastating this afternoon if they can get to click and continue to click like this.
We also see the substitution from St. Stithians being valuable to them. Hatendi converting the free throws after his made basket as well.
Hatendi's more like the super 6th man for the Saints team. I've seen him come on a couple of games and do some damage.
Oh yeah.
He's got a bit of fire in him, but he does fall asleep here and there.
Yeah, but then Nati just answered back with a 2, driving inside the lane and scoring for them. Hatendi with another try. Missed opportunity. Nathan coming off with a defensive rebound. Kuda doing what he loves best, driving the open court, missing off, and the ball going to St. Stithians.
It's one thing to have home advantage, and it's also another thing to have a more talented squad. And unfortunately, I would have to say the talented squad here, in the sense of players for player, definitely has to be St. John's College.
Oh yes. Referees give the ball back to St. John's. Nati continuing where he left off by scoring another point off the backboard. Easy 2 for him. They need to find an answer for him. We saw that Nati was doing that in the Soweto Academy game as well. In the semi-finals, Nathan with the steal in the open court, running transition, a little bit struggling with his left hand, pushing the ball up, no good. Rebound controlled by St. Stithians. We have Luende driving through traffic and finding a score, finding a 2 inside the paint.
Very nice work by Luende, actually, going around on the outside, still seeing the defender and going up and scoring.
Nutty continuing to put pressure on the defense of St. Stithians. Drawing a foul there, forcing another foul and getting to the line for 2.
This St. Stithians defense is definitely going to feel Nutty for as long as he stays on the court. He is one of those like relentless players who does not stop coming at you.
Oh yeah, he is relentless and he continues to put pressure on any defense that he plays against. He makes his first free throw. Good stroke, good form.
Seems
nothing
to be in a
but
good
net.
mood too. He must have had a chicken burger for lunch.
I don't know how that works. But misses his second free throw. I think that chicken burger discussion just rattled him a bit. St. Stithians in the break, looking to set up their offense. A little bit of strong pass, trying to control the ball. Dominic getting the ball, passing the ball back to Kuda. Kuda to Nathan. Nathan looking to attack.
Wrigley's wide open. Nobody's giving him a look. They need to start getting him on the ball. He's got a bit of a hard hand when he gets going.
Yeah, most definitely. Good stroke, good finish from Nathan Tswatswa, converting his first free throw of 2. Second free throw converted, good stroke from the young man. We must also remind everyone that it is stop-start in the finals, so it is not running time like they have been playing throughout the round-robin stages up until now. And the clock will stop every time the referee blows the whistle. Nutty inside, a little bit of pump, a little bit short. Nathan on the offensive rebound, blocked by Hatendi, and the foul committed on the third attempt.
But he keeps tenaciously going back up, which is one thing the bigs always must do. It doesn't matter how many times they hit you, keep going up. You will either get fouled or you will score.
Oh yeah, they are relentless. They don't stop. They continue to put pressure. As we see Nathan with a double pump, a little bit too much on that. Nathan with the offensive rebound and forcing another foul on him. Good stroke on that free throw on the first one, converting 1 for 2.
Amazing stroke. He seems to be all the money in the bank now on this line.
Second free throw good. He hasn't missed any of his free throws. Let's see if he can continue his streak. Kudos to steal in the open court. Money. Nice finger roll off the front of the rim.
Brilliant piece of defensive work there by the St. John's team, showing their superiority in terms of their understanding of positioning as well as where and how to receive the ball.
And that is the end of the first quarter. 17 to St. John's, 9 to St. Stithians. That is the intensity, that is an indication of the intensity that St. John's decided to start out this first quarter. What is your take on that?
Well, look, I mean, coming into the game, you could have really called anybody to be the most likely one.
Take the high post. Be a judge. I know the ball go to man stage.
Why are we giving away our game? Why are we giving away our game? If they press now, see they press. So they don't run away from the ball. Always stand here. Always stand here. Now you press. Everybody runs back.
Catch the ball, the jump stop, go. Should I get
Jump stop, catch the ball, we play netball. Catch the ball. There. You pass the ball. Pass the ball, you pass the ball, you pass the ball. Simple stuff. Why are we rushing? Why are we rushing?
Well, definitely, I mean, coming into this particular final, you wouldn't have expected anybody to be a favorite, but looking at how the first quarter has panned out in terms of accuracy, execution, and ability, definitely St. John's looking like they might have their band on this one.
Oh yeah, St. John's is setting the tone very early, and St. Stithians is answering, but not in a dominant fashion. They still finding their footing and trying to make sure that they get a run as well. They haven't had a run yet.
No, 100%. Not ruling them out. It's only the second quarter. There's an entire 2 after that still to play. So we still got a long way to go. But definitely the home side is showing dominance, and that's important.
Yeah, Tiamo with the drive there. Nathan with the offensive rebound. Couldn't finish that. And St. Stithians is controlling the defensive board. Once again, running the offense. And we have new substitutions in for St. Stithians. with a 5-second violation called on Luape, who could not get the ball out of the defensive trap. For those at home, if you keep the ball for more than 5 seconds while the defender is actively defending you, they will call with a 5-second violation. Nati with the ball. Moving, kicking it out. Tiamo with the long ball, a little bit short. St. Stithians with the defense, with the rebound. Luape running the break. Hatendi with the mid-range shot. A little bit of wild shot there. Nathan advancing the ball to Tiamo. Tiamo going for the layup on transition. Nothing. Nati on the offensive board. And a big block from behind from the guy in Tabileng. Another block from Hatendi on Nathan. They are taking care of their basket right now. They need to go and convert on the other end.
Definitely. And I think it's a statement of intent. It also gives them a little bit of confidence in the sense that they don't feel like Nathan and Nati can just walk all over them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Olonji getting the offensive rebound there off the miss from Atendi, could not convert, and now St. John's is back in their half to try and see if they can continue their run. Nati doing what he does best, good spin off the dribble. Nathan on the offensive rebound. Woo, nice finish. Little easy, friendly bounce on the rim, going in, drawing the foul, and going to the line for one free throw.
100%. It's just the tenacity. If you look at the shot, it's not worth nothing. But honestly, the tenacity is just what gets it over the line. And that's the way it's played as a big man.
Yeah, Nathan breaking his streak, missing the second free throw there. St. Stithians running the break. Little bit careless with the ball. St. John's also careless with the ball. And that was a backcourt violation. The player from St. John's did not establish his feet in the front court while he was catching the ball in the air. That means he still had position in the backcourt. That's a backcourt violation.
A little bit of basketball knowledge for you at home there. Just in case you were asking what happened.
Yeah, provided free. Provided absolutely free. Luende looking for the mid-range jump shot. A little bit too much off the back iron. Kuda with the rebound, running the break. Wild pass. Steal coming off by St. Stithians. Offensive rebound from St. Stithians. Hatendi getting the offensive rebound. Turning wild. Not a good turnaround shot. A little bit of shot sportsmanship there by Hatendi. Hitting Nati by mistake and checking if it's okay.
Well, definitely. It could be sportsmanship or a little bit of fear because he knows it's coming his way soon.
He's trying to set the record straight.
I swear.
Yeah, Nati with a long ball, too much off the back iron. Rebound by St. Stithians, running the open court. And
Nati abusing this charge, has mastered it. Literally mastered it, and they still can't seem to understand that he's that good.
There we see St. Stithians player driving off Nati. Good position, feet established, and the charge drawn on the player from St. Stithians, Luendo. Tiamo driving, mid-range shot, a little bit of wild shot. St. Stithians controlling the offensive board really well. Luape on the drive, fouled by Kuda.
I beg to differ there, Clem. You know me on these calls, but it's weird if someone is in motion and decides to swing his arms across you, then what are you supposed to do? I don't understand.
Yeah, the important thing for the referees, what they look at is if you are out of position. If you are out of position as a defender, they always give the benefit to the person controlling the ball. First shot good by the St. Stithians player, Luape. Nathan controlling the defensive board. And one of my biggest discovery at the tournament has been Owetu. Owetu has nice composure. He came off the bench now for St. John's. As we look at the transition play by St. Stithians, Luape scoring the easy 2 there and getting a conversion for them on the ball. Luape on the open run in the open court, transition play off the left hand, wrong foot, left hand layup, and making the finish off the glass.
Making it off the glass, very clean, very smooth, like a guy I watched earlier on today.
Most definitely. St. Stithians almost mishandled that one, bailed out by the referees. Luape controlling the ball, reversing the ball back to Olunje, Olunje to Hatendi. Hatendi seems to be pretty comfortable under the rim.
This is what I was about to say. This St. John's lane is just blown wide open.
Yeah.
In the last 2 minutes, I think is it the lack of focus or them getting carried away by their early success?
Yeah. Wetu needs to take care of the ball. Ball back to him. Tiamo, Wrigley, and none other than Luape stealing the ball again. Passing in a great stop, pump fake, and an easy finish by Olunje. Good two-man combination between Luape and Olunje.
I'm getting a little bit worried about these guys because I feel as if
Luape running the break, pump fake by Olunje, easy finish off the glass, sending his defender up in the air.
And if you look at that replay, how many St. John's shirts did you see surrounding him by the time he actually made the play?
You can't make me lose like this. Your energy is not high as the guy you're subbing in, sit on the bench. You don't understand. Come on, Joe.
As I was saying, the coach feels the same. The energy has just gone down. Everyone feels like they're entitled to this victory. This is tournament basketball, my friend. You're in the final. You don't come here to mess around. If you're going to come and beat someone, beat someone. Don't come and pretend like you're going to beat someone.
Yeah, so we've seen both teams made their run. St. John's made their run in the first quarter, so they got that jotted off. St. Stithians answered in the second quarter with their run. Now it's open floor. Now it's open run to see who will handle it. St. John's controlling the pace, controlling the ball. We see a new addition. Ndabelenhle for St. John's on the court now. Kuda driving off the backboard, no good. Getting his own offensive rebound back. Ndabelenhle with the long ball, no good. Good rebound by the big guy Ntabeleng from St. Stithians. St. Stithians driving the transition. None other than Hatendi getting the offensive rebound, always in the right place. And Ntabeleng, a little bit too short. A little bit too strong.
I think way too strong.
Way too strong.
It's the preferred choice of words.
Ball controlled by St. John's around the paint.
Big block again.
St. Stithians on the transition, not wasting their opportunities in transition as they stole the ball off a block and gone for the... As we see Olunje on transition, good jump stop in the air off the glass, good finish for Olunje in transition. Long ball by Nati with a good answer, hitting the three for St. John's.
Nati is like your modern day sort of power forward position, isn't he?
Kuda stealing the ball in the open floor. Luape doing the responsible thing by running the clock out and finishing the quarter. This is the end of the first half of the under-15 final between St. John's and St. Stithians. St. John's 22 and St. Stithians 18.
Dinner time. Not without the farm. Water. Not without safekeeping. Distribution. Not without the wholesaler, the retailer, or the bank that backs them all. Dinner time. Not without business. Standard Bank. It can be.
rappers in his bag.
You said a note to the thanks.
Thank you. Welcome back to St. John's Under-15 final. This is your commentator Clement Cock right here. Next to me is Coach Kamo.
How you doing, brother? How was your short trip to the toilet?
It was really good. As we have here, a shout out to iSport Analysis, as well as the analysts providing the stats to us. We're looking at the stats where St. John's and St. Stithians have equal attempts to the rim. St. John's one less than St. Stithians. 3-point shot won by St. John's. 5 out of 8 for free throws. 2 out of 3 for St. Stithians. The efficiency is a problem for St. John's right now, and that's where St. Stithians is capitalizing. One block.
Look at those blocks, man.
One block for St. John's. 1 assist. 6 steals. 2 total fouls. 8 fouls for St. Stithians. They need to take care of that and make sure they stay out of foul trouble, and make sure that they continue with their run for efficiency within the court.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, just looking at those stats, it tells you a different story of what may actually be happening on the court at this point. And it actually can give you a suggestion of what each team needs to do in order to improve.
Yeah, St. Stithians starting with the ball during the third quarter. Mishandled there, traveled a little bit, and St. John's regaining the lead. Kuda with the ball. Nathan. Back to Kuda. Nati always on the left-hand side of the court. Nathan. Ball to Shozi. Shozi missing that long-range shot. Ball back to Luape. Looking to control the pace. Lunje with the ball. Passing the ball to Luape. Luendo. Kuda in the open court, dishing it out to Shozi. Shozi missed second shot that he's missing right now. Luendo dishing the ball out. Missing. Luendo with the offensive board and the putback.
Now, I understand the change of personnel from Coach David, but Shozi may not have been my first option.
As Luendo gets the offensive rebound back and puts it back into the rim.
Like I was saying, Shozi might not be my first option in terms of change of personnel, but I guess he's got his reasons as a coach. Probably has seen a reason to have him on.
Shozi with another shot, answering to Coach Kamu there, who wasn't too sure on that.
Well, now I am. I guess I'm pretty sure now.
Yeah, who drains the long ball. Hatendi, bad pass. Kuda steals the ball, runs the open court. As we look at Shozi draining that long-range three-pointer there, good addition for the team right now at this particular moment, stretching the lead to 5 points.
I guess that's the strategy. Instead of trying to go in low, he's trying to make sure that there's always someone on the perimeter who can actually shoot those long-range attempts.
Yeah, Nathan forcing it a little bit there. Turnover called on him.
Hatendi playing at the top of the key. Not going to work, young man. You're a big guy. You need to go down low. And you see that actually cost the team because immediately turnover happens because it's in unfamiliar territory.
Yeah, Shozi looking for a drive. No good. Hatendi coming up with the rebound. And St. Stithians driving into the paint. Nati having none of that. Sending the ball away. Nathan with the rebound. Driving in the open court. Stumble a little bit. And Nati with a long ball. Ooh, nothing but net on that three-point shot. Nati is not backing down at all in this encounter.
No, he's not. He's brought the fire back that we know he has.
Hatendi always in the right position. Nice finish. Always making sure that he is inside the paint. St. John's needs to make sure if they want to stop the bleeding, they need to take care of that particular positioning of Hatendi inside the paint. Nathan with the ball. Drive into the middle. No good. Ball tipped off. St. Stithians. St. John's ball.
Nathan, very effective man going into the game. Rarely makes a mistake, but seemingly tough for him at this point.
Shorzy again. Air ball. Short.
I think they're going to call it Air Shorzy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't want to patent that shot after him. Tindi inside. Pass inside the paint. Olonji. Ball back to Luape. Olonji. A little bit of contact from St. John's. No call. Kuda on the break. Shorzy on top again on his favorite spot. Soft pass. Nathan driving. Finishing off his left. No good. Rebound by St. Stithians. Driving on Nati and drawing the foul. Good attack from Luendu.
Interestingly enough, it's one of those fouls again that I'd like to question, but hey, who am I? At the end of the day, if the ref has seen it one way, then that's how it has to be.
Oh yeah, we can only talk about it, but we can't do anything about it.
Absolutely nothing, brother.
Luendo missing his first free throw. The shot has been cancelled because the shooter stepped over the free throw line before the ball hit the rim.
Absolutely. And I think that's something that a lot of players don't actually take into consideration.
Shorzy mishandles there. Nathan regaining it, attacking the defense of St. Stithians and drawing a foul. That'll send him to the line for 2 free throws.
If he continuously attacks this defense, they're going to be in foul trouble real soon, because I know this defense is keen on always trying to make the block.
First free throw not good for Nathan. Key things St. Stithians need to do to close down this gap?
Well, it's quite simple. I mean, they need to actually tighten up on the most offensive players who are on the court right now, which would be definitely Nathan, Kuda, and Nati. Apart from that, like now when they're in possession, they need to move the ball around really quickly and get people settled to score.
Yeah, Nathan missing his second free throw. St. Stithians had an opportunity to score inside the paint, not good. As we have a new player from St. John's, Silepe, looking to attack on transition, couldn't finish that, lost the ball out of bounds. And now we have St. Stithians running the break again, looking for the pass inside. Olunje was trapped, got the ball out. And we have Luende missing the shot. Nati with the defensive rebound, bringing the ball up. Kuda controlling the pace on offense.
Kuda, Nati, and Nathan, that combination could end up being lethal.
Shorzy with another long ball. This time, the bank is open on a Sunday. I didn't know that the bank is open here in Houghton.
Trust me.
On a Sunday.
In Houghton, it never closes, my brother.
Yeah. And then St. Stithians answers back quickly with a 2 by Longe off the backboard.
You know, the beauty of it is that you can start to see and even feel the confidence in the boys as and when they're actually bringing the ball up and how they're playing it. They can see
Longe,
big 3.
Shorzy there off the backboard, banking the 3. Like I said, he opened the bank on a Sunday right here in Houghton with us. That forces a timeout on the floor, and we will have the coaches discussing and see how we can make adjustments at this time.
It's an overdue timeout if you ask me, because they have had an opportunity to actually regroup, try and get everyone in place before this kind of sudden run from St. John's. So I'm hoping that whatever changes they make or whatever decisions they take are going to immediately impact on the St. Stithians score sheet.
Guys, listen, when we play basket, we play with press. If it's a dead ball, we press like this, right? Yes, let's go.
Coach Fungai is looking to put pressure on the St. John's offense, to saying that every single time when the ball goes out and it's St. John's ball, they want to look to set a press. I know the 2 presses they love running is spear, which is a 1-2 formation, or a 2-2-1 formation. The 1-2-2 is looking to force them towards the side, and the 2-2-1, you're looking to put pressure on the ball handler. Inbound by St. John's. Nutty driving inside, getting an easy 2. A little bit out of control there, but he got the easy 2.
No, he got the easy 2. That's pretty much just more about powering to the ring, really, and just making sure you get your shot off, have the right height on it, and hopefully it drops for you.
Yeah, Luendo getting fouled there. Hatendi getting the offensive rebound. Not good. St. John's is handling the ball. Kuda running the open floor. And none other than your boy Shozi.
Yes, Shozi. Working, which is what we want to see him do. It's one thing to be a good perimeter shooter, it's another thing to also be able to drive inside and pick up those fouls.
Yeah, so what that does is the moment you're a shooter, defense will always come close to you. So if they come close to you because you're a shooter, that gives you time to attack off the dribble and see if you can find an opportunity going inside. That is the end of the quarter, and St. John's is at 33 and St. Stithians is at 24. Welcome back to yet another quarter to see how we will play out the end of the St. John's under 15 final. We have St. John's in white and we have St. Stithians in red. And as we see there, St. John's not waiting and attacking. Wrigley picking up the loose ball, going for a shot and getting fouled by the St. Stithians player, Luendo.
Very important to have Wrigley back on the court. He's originally a member of the starting five. Didn't get too many minutes in the first half. But obviously Coach Dave had noticed something about him that he figured, you know what, maybe he needs a rest or something might be going on with him, like naturally on the day. So he figured, you know what, let me give him another chance and see how he can perform. It looks like Wrigley's back in.
Yeah. Getting his first free throw on the line, waiting to take his second one. Dominic Wrigley missing his second free throw. Nutty fighting for the offensive rebound, getting it back to Nathan. Nathan putting pressure, a little bit too strong, bouncing out of the rim. Bobo back on the court, hasn't seen him much in the third quarter. Driving, drawing the foul, and converting.
Definitely
at the rim.
Bobo, you can see with his athletic frame and build, is definitely one to look out for in terms of driving in the lane, powering past defenders and scoring.
Bobo missing his conversion on the three-point play, but getting back the offensive rebound after his shot. Bobo driving in strong again, dishing it out to Luendo, and Luendo getting the mid-range jumper. That brings them within 6.
Bobo definitely the go-to guy now. If anyone needs to be given the ball with senses in position, it's him.
There we have Luendo with the mid-range jumper off the feed from Bobo. Nathan with the strong left-hand drive, ball rolling in. Ball was a little bit hesitant, but he had to go in off that smooth drive.
No, he had to definitely seize the steal.
Bobo saving St. Stithians from a possible steal by Nathan. Back to Luendo. Luendo looking to drive inside off the drive, draws the foul against Nati. That will send him to the line for 2 free shots.
2 free shots that could affect the scoreboard, which is currently sitting at 36-28. It's a 4-possession game.
Luendo off the backboard, making his first free throw. Luendo missing his second free throw. Rebound taken by Tiamo. Tiamo, strong drive off the transition break, missed on that one. And we have Bongani, who is a new addition on the court, driving transition. Bobo getting the mid-range jump shot, smooth jump shot with good control, making the 2 of the mid-range jump shot. Nati running the break, looking for Nathan. Nathan falling as he's driving, not much control there, and the ball going out of bounds.
Ball definitely going out of bounds.
As we look at the replay there, Bobo with the nice smooth shot and the friendly roll on the rim, making it a 2-point shot for him.
Definitely, as you look at the scoreboard now, it's a 5-point game with almost over 4 minutes left to play. At this stage is when the coaches start to think we need to either go for it or go home.
Yeah, so the coaches from both teams are having a little bit of word with the officials at the table as well as the officials on the court, trying to plead their cases for the referees and the table official to be a bit mindful of some of the calls.
No, definitely. Look, it's not a game of chance basketball. It's a game of tact, strength, and it's important for you to know exactly what's going on the court, no matter what happens. How many and who's got fouls? How many fouls do they have? And all sorts of information. So I'm sure it was just a quick check on what he believes, just to find out if it is real or not.
Most definitely. You always want to have that, just to make sure that the referees are aware of what you are picking up in the game, and let them understand that there are some things that either they are missing or they are not taking note of. So
100%.
that's a good take for them.
Kuda obviously in charge of all the officials here at the St. John's Basketball Tournament, and will definitely be consulted, especially when there's any issues of that nature.
Most definitely. Inbound to Wrigley. Wrigley with the long range shot, not good. And Nathan forcing
Bobo to knock the ball back.
Bobo with the block right there. Big block for Bobo. Stopping. Good block there. Returning the favor from Nati. Tiamo back to Nati. Nati looking to get a good drive. Off the shoe from Luendo. Ball back to St. John's. Wrigley getting the ball back. Kuda. Tiamo. Drive. Basket is good. Foul on Hatendi. I haven't seen many fouls by Hatendi inside the paint. He has had a pretty clean game inside the paint. As we see Tiamo driving strong in there. Little bit of dip of his right hand and then bringing it back up. That forced Hatendi to get the foul on him and the basket. Tiamo unable to finish the 3-point play. Ball controlled in the open court by St. Stithians. Ball put back. Wrigley with a steal.
Wrigley with a wild one.
Wild pass there. We have Kuda driving with the easy lay away from the basket, bringing it back to the rim. Good drive by Kuda.
Very good drive by Kuda. Very difficult to execute, especially when you're going away from the rim. So always commendable when you see a player who managed to execute that.
Yeah, we have a new addition by Ntabileng. Here we see the drive by Kuda in the open court, taking it away, holding it and bringing it back to the rim. Easy finish for him.
Very easy finish.
Nathan with a strong drive, using his body pretty well to initiate contact and forcing the foul on Bobo.
Well, it's important because, I mean, you got to use every sort of edge you have over the opponent in order to win. So if that's the route he has to take, then so be it.
Yeah, that forces a timeout for the St. Stithians coaching staff at this juncture. 40 for St. John's, as well as 31 for St. Stithians. They are in a 9-point deficit, and they need to make a few adjustments.
We need to cut it down there, that it becomes a stop sign. If it's more than 11 points there, more than 10 points, that will become a stop sign. So let's go in there, let's shoot, let's attack fast. Attack them, they're on foul trouble. They want to
Clear instruction from Coach Fungai there. Don't let the time or the score go over 10 points. Don't get the score over 10 points, because if it's over 10 points, it will still be running time, and we will not be able to have stop start after 2 minutes. Nathan making his first free throw, nothing but net on that one. 2 minutes 19 seconds left in the fourth. Nathan making this an 11-point game. That means there won't be stop start after 2 minutes, after under 2 minutes. St. Stithians controlling the ball and answering on that one, scoring that. That makes it a 9-point game. Kuda running the open court. Wrigley getting the ball. Pass to Tiamo. Tiamo looking to drive inside. Back to Nathan. Nathan strong drive. Couldn't finish that.
Definitely.
Attende forcing a little bit of a block on that. Strong drive by St. Stithians. Bobo getting the offensive rebound, blocked by Nati. Nati still pursuing him. As we see Ntabeleng drawing the foul against Nathan. Nathan was trying to sell a charge there a bit, but the refs saw him and called the foul on him. Ntabeleng can't score the first free throw.
Coach Clem, would you say that after the last time out that Coach Fungai had, has his Legions taken on his advice?
Yes, the guys made sure they attack. As Ntabeleng scored the second free throw there, they made sure they are attacking and they put pressure on the ball to make sure that they force the clock to be stopped when it's stoppage time. Nice dish by Hatende. Couldn't finish. Hatende getting the rebound again, always in the right place. Hatende finishing that basket, bringing it to a 6-point deficit, which is good for the Hatende. Back in the again in the right place, taking a shot, getting fouled by Tiamo on that call. Attende has been playing a very important role for St. Stithians. I would say, in terms of his production, what would you make out of his production?
Look, I think since his introduction, he's been a breath of fresh air for this under-15A side from St. Stithians. He's definitely injected the energy that the coach was looking for. He has turned out to be the surprise package in terms of a big that can come in off the bench and start scoring and start defending immediately.
Yeah. Kuda putting pressure on the open court, getting the ball to Nathan. Nathan couldn't finish on that. Kuda getting the ball back. And now Tiamo has a chance to score. As two open chances, couldn't score it, and the ball is back into St. Stithians' hands. Bobo running the break. One of the guys you want to have the ball in their hands, looking for the drive. Could not finish on that one, but he drew a foul on Nati, and that will send him to the line for two free throws. Time remaining is 37 seconds, and St. Stithians have a 5-point deficit to climb out of.
Call that 4-point deficit.
That
now.
make it a 4-point deficit with the first free throw.
First free throw from Bobo. Bobo also looking very sharp today.
That make it a 3-point deficit.
That's a one-possession game, my brother.
And that puts them in a very nice position, because all they have to do is get one stop and look to put pressure on St. John's. Nathan looking to drive. Good spin off the one leg. Basket no good. Tiamo forcing the jump ball to look for the turnover.
20 seconds left. 3-point game. Very, very tight, quite intense, high scoring. Love it the way it is. At an under 15 level, this is really what we expect to see. Structured comeback from Saints. Never say die attitude. About a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, you would have probably called it St. John's immediately.
Oh yeah.
But now, with 20 seconds to go, they've got an opportunity to put it in the hands of either a Bobo or a Hatendi, you know, to top the game.
Yeah.
As soon as we get the rebound, we hold the ball. Hey, don't foul. Don't foul. We stay low. If he's coming, you see how he comes on the side. If he's coming on the side with you, right? What I want you to do, Natty, run ahead and then stay here. Put your hands up. When you run into your cylinder. Down the stool. Guys, no foul. Don't jump. They're not going to shoot. If they shoot a 3-pointer, the rest of you.
So what Coach David is alluding to is that if they have the ball, make sure that you keep control of the ball. Don't rush to get a foul. Don't rush to get the ball across or to the basket because they are in the lead. And then with St. Stithians, when St. Stithians have the ball, make sure you don't foul, because if you foul, you'll send St. Stithians to the line because they are in foul trouble. St. John's is in foul trouble. So very clear instructions there from Coach David.
St. John's definitely in foul trouble. The most likely option that they have now is to go for the 3-pointer just to tie the game up.
Nice play, box play there from St. Stithians. Bobo couldn't finish on that drive, looking for a 3-point shot. Good block from Nathan. Unfortunate play there by St. Stithians with a backcourt violation caused by Bongani by stepping on the line with the ball passed back to him.
100%. 12 seconds to go, they probably blew their last chance.
Yeah, 12 seconds remaining. Not inbounding the ball to Tiamo. Nathan having the ball. Wrigley, Nutty, Wrigley getting the ball out. Tiamo, foul.
And congratulations.
Foul on the St. Stithians players who fouled Tiamo, and the St. John's team is ecstatic because they feel like there's no way that St. Stithians will be able to get back into this one. I believe there was still a call made on the floor, or the officials called the end of the game.
A massive victory for the St. John's under 15A side. They are this year's under 15 champions, gold medal winners. Pizza and ice cream for everybody. It's gonna be a mess. Definitely been one of the most successful under 15 tournaments, under 19 and 13 tournaments and all. I think this is the first year that I participated when St. John's has won in any category. Congratulations to Coach Gucci Oneluchi Pelucci.
Yeah, Onyejeke. As we look at the stats coming up there, a big shout out to iSports Analysis, the analyst. We want to give a shout out to them and give him some props for providing the statistics. So, key statistic that stands out for me from St. John's is the fact that they got 13 steals in the game to 5 to St. Stithians. That is big. It means they took away some of the opportunities from St. Stithians that they used in at their advantage. 100%. The important thing is also hit-to-hit on the blocks, making sure that they are stopping the ball from both sides, and then evenly matched in terms of the attempts for the 2-point shots, the field goals, as well as the free throws. Evenly matched there, and the key thing is St. John's taking away some of the possessions from St. Stithians.
100%.
This is the final event of the under 15s, and this is the last game in the under 15s division, and St. John's clinching the win over St. Stithians. This is also a very key moment for them because this is the first team out of the 3 teams in the finals. St. John's is in the finals in the under 15s. They're in the finals in the under 13 division, and they are in the finals in the under 19 division. That is a key start for them because now that puts pressure on all the other St. John's teams to make sure that they carry through on that one.
Yeah, well done, Stithians. A really wonderful achievement. Thank you so much. And winning gold, St. John's College. Congratulations.
The MVP. MVP, do you have the thingies?
Yeah, where's my list? Okay, don't go anywhere. We're gonna announce, we have 2 All-Stars and 1 MVP to announce. And if we could just remember as well to please go to court 3 to take our team photos. And we will, yeah, we'll be good. So, All-Star first from St. Stithians, number 123. If you could please come and collect. Very well done. Very well done. Okay, from St. John's, another All-Star. Can I get a drum roll from the band? Are they around? Oh, they're sleeping. Okay. Number 50 from St. John's. Well done, Mr. Masejo. And for our MVP, the one and only, dominating the boards, Mr. Tswatswa from St. John's. Well done, boy. Well done, both teams. A reminder, let's please go take a photo down there. There'll be a cameraman. Thank you.